Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. You know, when you a hairdresser, you always got some hair to do on the holidays. We stay super busy around the holidays because we can actually make a lot of money around the holidays. Okay, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Yes. Our money is like it's like doubled, during the holidays because everybody's trying to go home and everybody's trying to visit their families. Everybody wants to be pretty on the holidays. So it's pretty it's a busy time for us. Although I'm not in the salon anymore, it was still pretty busy for me because my baby came from North Carolina and she wanted her hair done because she hadn't had it done in a long time because she lives in North Carolina. So she wanted her color. She was like, Mama, I wanted blonde. I wanted blonde. I want some blonde curls. You know, she wears her hair curly, so she doesn't have a relaxer. So she wanted some blonde curls. So we had to blonde her, okay? So that was fun. That was fun. All my babies were here, and it's just really wonderful, to spend time with your family. Did you all get to see my video? I did put bits and pieces of it on Instagram when I trimmed my youngest daughter's hair. And I talked about a trim because I don't think people understand what a trim is. I really don't. They don't really understand a trim uh, or a haircut or what's the difference between the two. You see, and I think it does get mixed up. It gets mixed up mostly with clients. They don't know if they really need a haircut or if they need a trim, and they're not supposed to be knowledgeable about that thing. So the hairdresser has to be knowledgeable about that thing. You seen that rap? Yeah, hey, she's a pro. When it comes to wrapping that hair, she's a pro. Okay? So the hairdresser has to educate the client on what a haircut or a trim is. Okay? Now, like I said, I know that there are some stylists that may not agree, but for me, for me, a trim is 2 inches or less, okay? Keeping the same shape of the existing hairstyle, okay? Now, I hope that's clear. So, a trim is keeping the same shape of the existing hairstyle they already have. A haircut is 2 inches or more and or changing the existing shape of the hairstyle. Okay? So if you think about that, I said and or, okay? So if you change the shape of the existing hairstyle, it's a haircut. You see? It's a haircut. It even if you take off an inch, if you change the shape of the existing hairstyle, it's considered a haircut. Okay? So the reason why we say a trim and a haircut is two different things. Okay? A trim is keeping the same shape. All right? A haircut is changing the shape. If you have a bob, okay, and if you have a classic bob and you want a swing bob, it's two different shapes. A classic bob is straight. It's straight. The lines are straight. Okay? A swing bob, the lines come down. Okay? You see what I'm saying? If you change the shape, then it is a haircut. A haircut and a trim are two different prices. See what I'm saying? That's why you gotta get that together. What is a trim and what is a haircut? Okay, so I'm not all right about it. You see what I'm saying? These are my thoughts. These are my thoughts. I don't know everything, but I do know something. Yes, I do. I know something. I've been doing this for a long, long time. A long, long time. And a haircut and a trim are very different. They're very, very different. I heard somebody say that they're not different. Oh, yes, they are. Oh, yes, they are. You know why? Because I got to think. I have to picture it in my head. When somebody calls me for a haircut, I dream about it. Sometimes I may draw it out, or sometimes I might try it on my mannequin first because it's changing the shape. A trim is keeping the existing hairstyle. A haircut is changing the shape. Some people call it a hair shaping. Some hairstylists call it a hair shaping because it shapes your head. Look at my haircut. You see that? You see that? Because it shapes my head. See what I'm saying? It's different than a trim. Right? Yeah. So when we go back to the shop this week, I think we should think about a trim and a haircut. What is it? What's the two? Why are they different? Why are they different? Right? I know a stylist calling a trim an actual haircut. That's not the same. No. I don't understand why you think because you pull out your scissors, it's always going to be a haircut. A trim, you gotta really think about it. There's a lot of stylists online, including myself. Okay, I'm a veteran, and I think different. I think a little different, but I merge old school with new school. When I trim someone's hair, I'm not gonna charge them the same price as if I cut their hair. That doesn't make sense to me. She's very adamant about it too. I'm like, stop with the misinformation. I mean, yeah, I know something like that too. And it's okay how they think. A lot of stylists have it confused. Thank you you are so welcome, La Willis. You are so welcome. You have to have it in your mind, and you have to remember what you were taught in cosmetology school. If a haircut and a trim were the same, it wouldn't be a haircut and a trim. It wouldn't have a different name for it. I'm not going to charge someone for a trim like I do a haircut. You're going to pay more for a haircut because I got to think. I have to use my creativity. I have to get inside my head and think. It's real different. I got to look at your face. I got to make sure that your haircut is going to match your face. What you want, I have to put it with my knowing and put that thing together and make a beautiful haircut. That's not the same. No, think about that. That's not the same. The trim is 2 inches or less, keeping the same shape. See what I'm saying? Your lives are very informative during my time in cosmetology school, even after now, since I've graduated. Thank you so much. You are so welcome, ex-Frenchie. You are so welcome. Okay, so a lot of things are, we have to remember intentionally, and this is why I don't do one-on-ones for cosmetology students. I don't allow cosmetology students to come to my classroom. And the reason why is because I want them to keep in their mind what they were taught in cosmetology school. Because I alter a little bit. I alter a little bit because I've been doing hair for so long. So what I want you to do is come to me after you graduate, when you're ready to go in the salon. You see? So all my events are for professionals only. And what I do is we go in there and remind you what you were taught in beauty school, and we build off of that. You see what I'm saying? So we build off of that. But a trim and a haircut is 2 different things. Remember, a trim, you're following the existing hairstyle. That's a trim. Like I said, a lot of people don't know that. And a lot of stylists have been taught different things. And that's okay. You see what I'm saying? That's okay. But for your business, on your menu, the charge or the price that you have down for a trim and the price that you have down for a haircut have got to be different. And I really don't understand if it's not different. But it's not for me to understand, right? It's really not for me to understand. But the reason I'm telling you this is because I want you to always be fair. I want you to always be fair, a fair person. Because if you are not, then your turnover will be much. You will have a heavy turnover. People will come to you one time and they won't come back. We want to always be true and have integrity. A trim may take you 5-10 minutes. A haircut is going to take you 20 to 30. You got to be fair. Understand your pricing. Why you would charge this price for a trim and why you would charge this price for a haircut. Because sometime in my haircut, I'm going to pick up my thinning shears. Sometimes in my haircut, I'm going to pick up my razor. Sometimes in my haircut, I'm going to notch and I'm going to point cut. Sometimes in my haircut, I'm going to slither. Sometimes in my haircut, I'm going to over direct. I'm going to graduate. I'm going to pull the hair in a certain direction, hair distribution. I'm going to make it fall that way. I'm going to pull it back this way so it can be longer in the front. That's not the same. We got to think about that. Don't ever believe. Okay, yeah, I'm going to say it. Don't ever believe that a trim is the same as a haircut. Okay? Slithering is when you take the hair. I'm holding my phone so I can't. You take the hair and you go like that. You don't even close your shears the whole way. Okay? Your hair is in between here. You don't close the shears the whole way. Okay? So if I'm slithering the front of my hair because I want it to do like this. Okay? So I'm going to take the shears and I'm going to do like that. A haircut is different. People who can really cut hair know that a haircut is different. If I pick up all that stuff, you gonna pay a little something. And it's not gonna be like a trim. So once you understand what you're doing, then you'll understand how to price. You're gonna be like, that should have been a little bit more. Yeah. Or that probably should have been a little bit less. Yeah. Yeah. All my haircuts had a starting price. A starting price. All my trims had a starting price. And then you go from there. I went from there. If I pick up my razor, that's $15 extra. If I pick up my thinning shears, that's $15 extra. All my prices varied. All my price, I never, nobody ever really paid the same price. You know why? Because everybody's hair is so different. Somebody's length is different. See what I'm saying? Somebody's wave pattern is different. Okay? Somebody's what do they call it? Density is different. Some people have more hair than others. My hair is very thin. My hair is very, very fine. For somebody like my hair, I wouldn't charge the same price than I would my daughter's hair. Did you see my daughter's hair? How long it is. It's a different price. But you have to know your base. And you see, this is why I teach foundation, because if you don't have a foundation and a base to stand on, then it's hard for you. And you're kind of all over the place. And your client will see that you're all over the place. You don't want that. You want to be solid. You want to be solid. I did do a class one time on pricing because, I had all the bases to it. First, I worked hourly plus commission. Then after that, I went commission. I went straight commission. Then after that, I went booth rental. Then after that, I went to own my own salon. Okay, so I kind of worked in all the different, I guess you would say, pay branches, okay, of cosmetology. And I'm so glad I did, because it helped me to do my pricing. I wasn't good at it because when I got with everybody else, I kind of forgot. I got caught up. You know how you get caught up? Oh, she's doing it this way. Oh, he's doing it that way. And I didn't know what to do. It was like, wow, didn't know what to do. That's when I was young hairdresser. Okay, so that's why I'm on here for you guys. I just want you to to really understand cosmetology is an amazing field to be in. You have a lot of power when you are a cosmetologist, but that power can get diminished because you're not understanding where you're at. And I understand that, okay? But I do want to remind you that I am having a 1 day conference, a Back to the Basics conference, okay? 1 day. And it's going to be all practice. It's going to be unbelievable. It's going to be getting together, playing with dolls. You know how I do it. You know how I do it. I feel like you should get in the dark. And practice when no one is looking. So it's going to be pretty amazing. It's going to be haircutting 101. So it's going to be haircutting 101, roller setting 101, straightening hair 101, and coloring hair 101. Okay, and I would love for you all to come. It's October 20th, 2019. Come on to Kentucky. And let me put my arms around you, okay? Let me hug your neck. I can't wait. I can't wait to meet some of y'all. I'm excited, okay? Because you are going to love it. And we can network and see who's in your city that you get. Somebody new to talk to, okay? It's going to be amazing, okay? I need to go. Yes, you do. Where's your conference held? I'm from a small city. That's okay. That's enough time to get. Yes. Albany, Georgia. Yes, Albany. Okay, yes. You and it's okay. Don't worry about it. You got an airplane. You got time to save the coins. And like my granny told me, you know what my granny told me? She was a hairstylist too. She told me to save one hairstylist a week. If you do that, even if your lowest hairstyle is $25, think about how much money you'll have by October. Okay, so we need to start saving a little bit. Then you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. This might be the best thing that you do next year, to come and practice with me. Okay? Not saying I'm the best, but I get good results. Let me say that. All right? I get good results. Come and practice with me. Come and eat with me, okay? Come and listen to my music. You know I love my music, okay? Come and hear speakers, people that have been there and done that, okay? It's going to be 1 day, but it's going to be one amazing day. I think you need to be there. I think you need to be there. Hopefully, everything will be set in stone by the first week of January. Just look out for it, okay? I'll be back and forth on here talking about it. But I do want you to start saving now, because I want you to come to Kentucky, okay? And come on and get in my presence, and let's let this light shine. When we all get together, do you know what that's going to, that's going to look like heaven. That's going to look like heaven. When we all get together and pull out them dolls, you know what's going, oh my God. Remember that I have the Haircutting 101 DVD. On that DVD, there's two haircuts. There's the blunt cut and there's graduation. Okay, so in the class, you know, when we're together, we will learn 4 haircuts. When on this DVD, there's 2 haircuts. Okay, so just click the link in my profile and pay $49.95, and then I'll send the DVD to you. But in the class, it'll be 4. On the DVD is 2. Okay, but the 2 are foundational, and all the haircuts that we do are foundational. It's something that you need to know in the salon. Okay, you love the DVD? Oh, thank you, Lala. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, just click the link. Make sure that you leave your name, your full name, and your mailing address, and I'll mail it right to you. Okay, so thank you everybody for joining. Okay, I also do one-on-ones. I'm almost booked for January, but thank you for trusting me. Okay, the 6 sec. Yes, Lala. I believe in simplicity. Even my life is simple. I believe in simplicity. I think it makes everything go better. It makes everything go smoother. You know what I'm saying? You already got a lot to deal with. So simplicity is my thing. I believe in blue jeans and pearls. Very classy, but very comfortable. Very simple. That's what I believe in. Okay? It really helped me. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy, Lala. That's what I love to hear. Because when I notice that with myself, I like when people explain it simple to me. I don't like all the fluff. I'm not really with that. I'm with the wax on and wax off. I'm with the wax on and with the wax on and wax off. Give me something simple, something practical that I can work with, and let me get these clients beautiful. Okay, and all that fluff, I'm not with that. But the fluffy people are needed. They're needed. But I'm just not with that. I didn't have the luxury of spending that much time with all that fluff. Okay? I didn't have the luxury. Okay? I needed to make my coins. I had 2 little kids. I didn't really have time for all that. I had to do everything that walked in the door. I didn't have the luxury of choosing. I don't want to do this and I don't want to do that. Back to the basics is definitely what you. Yes, Lala. Yes. That's exactly what it's for. That's what it's for. To take you back to square one and to build off of that. Because once you know the blunt cut, once you know how to cut a straight line, then you can cut a straight line anywhere. And you can alter it. And you can go back with it. And you can go forward with it. Ain't that right? Once you know how to do graduation, you can do high graduation. You can do low graduation. You can do graduation on the side. See what I'm saying? You can graduate on the side. I'm telling you, it's the base of hair cutting. That's why it's haircutting 101. Yeah. Once you know how to do it, you straight. You straight. Once you know how to pull the hair to a 90 and get layers, you straight. You see? Straight lines are not as easy as people think if you don't. That's exactly right. I see it all the time. And I think that when people see things like the DVD that I have, they don't understand. Yes, it's boring. Yes. But just like Daniel's son didn't understand Mr. Miyagi. He didn't understand what he was doing. He said, "Oh, you using me. I don't just come here to work. You ain't teaching me nothing." But when time came to execute, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It looks boring. The beginning is boring because you're learning, you're taking it in, you're taking it in, you're taking it in. You're doing the same thing over and over and over. It wasn't boring to me. I was glued to, oh, thank you, Lala. See, Lala, you just want to learn. But God is going to bless you for that. He's going to bless you for that. When you put your heart and soul into something, when you go to school for as long as we did, when you put your heart in that thing, God will bless it. And you're supposed to ask for it. God put a blessing on my effort. You see what I'm saying? I watch it every day. You can never be, oh, praise be to God, la la. Oh, you just made me happy, baby. Oh my gosh, praise be to God. Make sure you tag me in your work, okay? I want to see when you do this on someone, okay? I want to see this. I'm so happy. That makes me so happy. I tell you what, it's amazing the product that you put out once you learn that, okay? Once you learn it, amen. The effort you put in, prayer makes, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. So I prayed for my sister the other. I asked the Lord to notice her effort. Praise be to God. Please notice her effort and bless it. You see what I'm saying? Like Lala. She spent her last money on my DVD. Yeah, I remember that, Lala. If God would see her effort and bless it, man, you can't do nothing but go up from there. You really can't. You can't do nothing but go up from there. There's nothing else to do with that but go up. See what I'm saying? Now all you need is people, right? You need people. We'll go over that maybe tomorrow. I'll talk about how to attract people. We're going into 2019, and we need to go into it with a new outlook on life, with brand new mercies, brand new thoughts, going out, getting new people. Yes, I did, because God told me he will send me more if I believe in exactly. Where can I purchase the DVD? Bella Beauty Hair Salon. Okay, all you do, I don't have no links. I don't have no website. I don't have nothing. But I do got these. Praise be to God. Okay, go to my profile and just click the link, the PayPal link, and put $49.95. Okay, so you pay $49.95 and leave your mailing address and your name, full name, with PayPal, and I'll mail it right to you. So that's how I do it. I ain't got none of that. None of that. But I do got these hands, and I want y'all to think the same way. I do got these hands. You ain't got to have nothing special. No, you don't. No, you don't. Nope. It was money well spent. You're a blessing. I'm 27 years in and needed to revamp. Praise be to God, Lala. Praise. It's so smart. It's so smart. It's smart. You see what I'm saying? To go back to square one and then build on that. It's very smart. It's very smart. Great, we'll get it done. Thank you, Bella Beauty Hair Salon. Thank you so much. And I'll get it right to you. But many times we have our hands closed because we're kind of kind of scared. We're kind of scared. And fear will keep your hands closed. But let me tell you something. When you open it and let go what you've been holding on to for so long, you see what I'm saying? You open up your hand to new things, to receive. Because to give is so important, but to receive is also important, okay? Yes, I want people to wear their real. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. You know what? When you know how to do real hair, it's a different story. It's really different. That's a cosmetologist. That's a cosmetologist. We know how to do hair that's growing out of your head. That's what we've been trained on. Hair that's growing out of your head. So going back to square one is super smart. Because once you get in the dark, where no man can see, you'll get back there. You'll practice. You gain in knowledge. You gain in knowledge. And all you doing is soaking up, just like a sponge, right? Open up those hands to receive your blessings. For the gift of God has given us his style. Yes, 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 yes. That's right, Lala. That's right. We are blessed. We are blessed. But we need to learn how to receive as well as give. Most of us are givers. And we need to talk about that too, because there's a place for that. It took me a long time to learn it. There's a place for that. Okay? Go into the dark and emerge, and it'll emerge the new. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay? So I do want you to plan on coming to Kentucky. Okay? October 20th, 2019. All right? You will love it. You will love it. We will network. You'll meet new people that will inspire you. Because sometimes we're around people that do not inspire us. Okay? Yes, it's not, let's see. Yes, and it's not behind a chair all the time giving. Exactly. Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, there's a place for that. And there's a time for that. But we have to understand when to do it and when not to do it. Okay? This is where the wisdom comes in. That's where the wisdom comes in. We're givers naturally because we love to see people smile. We have a thing about seeing people smile. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like it. Making somebody's day. Ain't nothing like it. Seeing a smile. We have a thing with that. And sometimes it gets a little out of hand when you're in business. It gets a little out of hand. Okay? So we'll talk about that because it took me a long time to really understand how to put different things in perspective and where to put the different things, when to give and when not to give. Okay? So, we'll be talking about all those things too at the conference. We're going to be talking about how to make the decision to bring your lunch and make the decision to put a little money away for a rainy day. And we're going to be talking about a lot of things, okay? Our health and our mental health, okay? We're going to be talking about a lot. This is for professional stylists only, okay? This event is strictly for my profession and strictly a back to the basics one day convention. We're going to be up in that thing all day. You can go rest if you want to. We're going to have a little chill spot. But we're going to get together and we're going to meet people that have light. All of us will come together. So God will be in the midst because we all going to bring our light. And it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. Okay? So I will see you very, very soon. I better get off now. The baby sleep. So he's not crying for me. So thank everybody for joining me. If you need the DVD, go to the link in my profile and just pay $49.95 and I'll send it straight to you. Okay? Make sure you leave your name and address with PayPal. Okay? And so I'll know for sure and I'll just send it right to you. Okay? So I love you guys and I will see you very soon. Bye.